What's up, y'all? This is Josh coming from City Hustle. So I'm live here today in Boston. Me and my best friend took a trip. You know what? Just off the drop of the dime, we just pulled over and we're going to film here. The first thing that I brought to you was my testimony, and now we're going to start through episodes. And we're going to break this down into segments of how we need to build our foundations and build us back up. Through my thoughts, and through my trials, step one for me was love. That's my basic training. So I built my whole foundation through Christ, and I believe, as he said, and they asked him, what's the number one commandment, Christ? And he said, love thy Father, love thy God, and love thy neighbor. And I've really come to believe that love can get you through anything. In 1 Corinthians 13:13, Paul speaks on three things. He says, trust in God, love or hope unswervingly, and love extravagantly. But the greatest of these is love. So through my walk, I've really dug deep into loving every day. Trust me, it's a trial every day, because the hardest thing to do in this world is to love others that don't love you. But that's where you got to go hard at. To get stronger, you must put yourself in uncomfortable positions to become comfortable. And loving others that don't love you is very uncomfortable. Sometimes you'll get feedback, sometimes you won't, but you just keep pouring that love out. And I believe in doing that, then you start to play your part. God will see you playing your part. This is a two-way relationship here. Everybody wants from God, but doesn't want to play their part. So when God sees you playing your part, trust me, he's going to open up avenues and tunnels for you that you thought would never open. I've personally witnessed it. Just being here in Boston today. So when my best friend was murdered, one of the biggest things to take a negative to a positive was grab your other best friend and go love on him. And me and him started every year now, from about a year to my sobriety. In August of every year, we plan on taking a trip together and just loving each other and just catching up. And that's what I believe everybody out there should do. Go find somebody that you know is friends or family and just love on them. Take yourself out of your own mind and dig into other people and love and build that foundation. This part here will never go away. See, as we keep to grow and keep building through Christ and trying to beat these addictions and finding a new life and a new route and seeing things we've never seen before, love was the one we'll always come back to. That's why we start there. That's our foundation, our ground point. And as we build ourselves like a building, like a temple, we'll start connecting other things as we grow, as we go along this path together. See, I don't know it all. I don't know much at all. I just want to pour my heart out to people. I want to help. I've coming up on almost 2 years of sobriety now, and my life goals now have completely changed. My life goals are to help people out there. I want to see people grow. I want to build relationships in this world. I love loving people. For a long time then, when I was isolated on the cocaine and alcohol, I didn't like people. It wasn't the people's fault. It was I didn't love myself. There we're back to love. And now I've found Christ has let me love me again. And that's what I'm trying to put back in you guys. I want you guys to love yourself again. This is humbly saying love yourself. Not being out arrogant and cocky about it. But it's all right to love yourself and feel confident in your ways and yourself again. Trust me, the drugs are holding that back. And that's a huge step, is getting off them drugs first. That's first and foremost. I remember through my process when I was high in the room for like 3 or 4 days at a time. You know, people say, well, God talked to me. I don't know if he personally sat there and talked to me, but the biggest thing was I kept hearing run across my mind, get off the drugs and come to me. Get off the drugs and I'll help you. So that was first and foremost. I had to free my mind. I had to change who I'm following. See, I was following the money and drugs. Now I'm following Christ. So every day, as I used to get up during that time, I used to do, like I said before, I used to do a 21-point check on my car when I would go drug deal, when I'd go make moves or whatnot. Every morning I get up and do a 21-point check on my life now. I get up with Christ and I review me and how I should be living, and I start with love. It always falls back to love. And I mean, just look at this beautiful surrounding that God's grateful. I mean, I'm so grateful to God to be here. But none of this would mean anything if I wasn't loving. This is just another building, just more water and just more trees, really. But once you produce that love inside, you start seeing the love of all this. And you love taking in your friend to be able to hang out with him and do it in the process. These are the things, man. We're building from the inside out, not the outside in. Let's start with our inner core, and let's start with love first. I don't know where this will take off to. I don't know where we're going. I have no idea. I just know I want to reach out to somebody out there and just help change their life like Christ changed mine. I had a best friend that's behind that camera right now that stuck by me. I remember when I used to drink alcohol, he gave me a saying. He said that some people are allergic to peanuts. And I had to learn I was allergic to alcohol and drugs. And I was really separating myself from my friends. My best friend that passed away, we were really estranged that last year in our relationship because of my drug use. So, what's the opposite of being separated? Is bringing love back, is going towards them as hard as you can, lovingly. I had no love in me, so of course I wanted to be separated. So now with this love pouring deep, you gotta, when you're loving, what are you loving for? You're loving to reach out. You want to pour this out to somebody. So that's all I'm really asking you to do is start today. Is first of all, stay sober. You've got to kick the drug habit. And if you don't have a habit out there and you're just not loving, like, you have to pour out love to Christ. Start with that first thing in the morning. Pour your love out to him, and trust me, he will pour it back. And then go through your day. This is hard work to go through your day. You build, like I said, it's a relationship. You'll build you. Just like you go to the gym, okay? Put it in this scenario in your mind. When I walked into the gym the first day and wanted to gain muscle or lose weight, do you think the day when I exited that gym 2 hours later that I seen any results? No. I took process, a work to keep going. I had to build a relationship with my body. So this is the same thing you have to do with your inner soul. You have to keep building yourself every day. Every day's a grind. You got to bring out that love in you and bring out that lion, okay? And as you keep working, it will keep getting easier. It's just like the drug habits. When you're breaking away from the drugs, the farther you get, the more days you have up under you, as they say, the easier it gets. Now, for me to walk out the house and love somebody is getting much more easier than when I first started. Because I've learned through that practice and that process that I'll run into some people that don't respond to it and don't receive it. But God's taught me just to keep moving. Wipe your sandals off and keep pushing forward. And there has been many people that has responded to it. And hopefully you are right now. We can start together as a team together. This is not for my glorification. This is for God and the purpose of we call it city hustle, right? Why wouldn't I stop in another city and film this? You feel me? Like, this is for cities. This just ain't for my city. This is for anybody out there. Let's connect. Let's unite. Let's do this together. Trust me, it's way easier to play a basketball. One player in a basketball, say we're playing five, or you're playing in a basketball game. One player can't beat five, right? So let's unite. Let's team up. Let's form a team, and we can go out on that court and win. We can win this championship together. There's no way in this world I could have done this alone. I promise you that on my life. If I would have sat in the house and tried to beat these addictions, or just tried to get my heart back to Christ or whatnot, there's no way I could do it alone. There's a reason he had 12 disciples. There's a reason why he had Mary Magdalene. There's a reason why he had these people in his life. Because he was showing us. He's God. He didn't need it. But he was showing us what we need. Okay? That is the reason of discipleship. It's called discipleship for a reason, for us to join together. Man, it's been great talking to you. I'm going to go out here and enjoy Boston with my friend. We got 2 days left. We're hitting a big 3 tonight. Get to see a Yankees-Red Sox game. No way in the world 4 years ago would I think I'm hitting a Yankees-Red Sox game. I'm not saying that, and I promise you, I bring this to you humbly. Because I know this can happen in your life. These type of things. Like, I'm so excited to do these things. Instead of being isolated in a room high, I'm actually going to Fenway Park for the first time. And I'd say that to inspire you, to just want you to feel that. I want you to feel that through this right here. And you come call me, hit me up, email me. Josh Hartley, jhartley2911@gmail.com. Hit me up. Hit me up on Facebook. Whatever you got to do. City hustle, y'all. We're trying to do this. We're trying to bring cities together. I love y'all. Y'all can do this. Bring that lion out in you. Bring it out with love, though. Thank you.